furious and drag him into the upcoming rumble. His parents stood nose to nose. "You're a sexist pig," Mom retorted. "Says the woman who rarely vacuums. Would it kill you to fucking run it once in a while? I do everything around here." And so it went. Billy hid in his room, a thing he did a lot, while his parents battled. It was hours of on and off screaming, crashing, and then the most annoying part, the sex as they made up. Loud and boisterous. There was no way to muffle the noise. No way to escape the hellhole of his family life. His parents, for all they hated each other, just wouldn't get divorced. And the cycle of violence went on until the day they decided to fight while driving on the highway, with Billy in the back. The fact he wore his seatbelt saved his life. Alas, his parents didn't walk away from that crash. It could have been a terrible thing to happen to a teenager, suddenly thrust into the foster care system. It turned out to be a blessing. With his foster family, Billy finally got 3 meals a day, delicious meals, plus snacks. No more meatloaf. No more yelling or fighting. He even made friends with the boys living on the massive ranch nearby. After graduating, he went on to become a cop, detective to be exact, which turned out to be a huge asset to its pack when Billy got bitten and became a werewolf. 1. "It's so unfair," Brandy muttered, as yet one more internet search on how to become a werewolf let her down. Why was it only boys could become hairy on the full moon? Like, seriously, anyone who'd seen Brandy's legs and pits during Shark Week would have totally pegged her for being some kind of hairy shapeshifter. But no, she was just plain old Brandy Herman, a nurse in her 30s, whose only exciting claims to fame were that she could belch the alphabet and make a mean meatloaf. How many more appointments left for the day? Maeve asked, leaning against her desk. She gave a slight cough into her hand. Not the first one that day. Brandy's best friend had begun looking unwell mid-afternoon. Brandy's lips pursed. "None, because you're going home." "I can't. Mrs. Johnson is due for a refill." Brandy slid the requisition sheet to her, "Which I already printed, so just sign here." She pointed. "Now no more excuses. Get your ass to bed. We can't have you sick for your own wedding." Which was in less than a week, and Brandy still didn't have a date. Good thing there'd be a few single guys attending the reception. If only she hadn't already placed most of them in the friend zone. "I don't know what's wrong. It hit me so suddenly." Maeve slumped. "Probably some new corona mutation. I'll reschedule tomorrow. That, along with the weekend, should give you time to recover." Maeve hesitated. "I don't want to leave you alone." Their receptionist, Marco, had gone on a vacation with his husband. "I'll be out of here before dinner time. Just a few things to take care of. I'll be fine." Maeve chewed her lower lip. "Are you sure?" "Get before I call Griffin." "Don't do that. He'll try and carry me home." Brandy grinned. "Try? We both know that the moment he finds out you're sick, he's going to coddle the heck out of you." "He will." Maeve reached for her coat with a smile. About time she'd found herself a guy who melted her inside and out. Now if only Brandy could have the same luck. Unfortunately for her, the guy who melted her panties had been staying far, far away. "Text me when you get home," Brandy demanded. Maeve lived only a few blocks away, but since they'd both been kidnapped a few months ago by some douchebags who wanted some family heirloom, they'd gotten a little more safety conscious. Avoiding being abducted by psychos in the future seemed a good idea. "I will text you and see if Ulrich can head over so you're not alone." "Don't be silly. I'll be fine. He'll just mess up my desk again with those massive feet." For a time after meeting him, Brandy had thought about dating Ulrich. He provided security for Maeve's fiancé, Griffin.